Okay, so you need a couple of things to be doing your glitter tattoos. You need glitter, the glue, you need the brushes, you need both the eyeshadow brush and the blush brush, and you need tweezers in case you have a little piece that gets stuck on the skin that you have to take off. You need alcohol swabs, and of course you need tattoos, and a little plate to catch the glitter. So the first thing you want to do is remove the cap that are on all of these glitters when you get to a booking. So they look like this when you get there. You remove them out of the bag, take them off, put these in the bag so you don't lose them, because they have to go back on the bottle when you're done so that glitter doesn't get all inside the bag. And all of them are lined up, so you have them all out and ready to go. Don't work from the bag. Have it all out on your table. Okay? The child is going to pick a glitter tattoo, and there's two different kinds. There's a purple kind and there's a black kind. The black kind are very simple to put on, really easy to remove from the white part. The purple ones give us a little bit more trouble, and I just want to take a minute to tell you how to do that. So I've kind of pre-done this already, but there's three different parts to this tattoo, and the black one too, but it's the clear part on the top, the color part in the middle, and then the white part in the back. And what I want you to do with these purple ones is to pre-peel them before you put them on the child's skin. And you'll see that they kind of stick to the clear part, which is the problem. The clear part is extra sticky. So you want to make sure you pop those that are sticking off, pop them off and grab them with your finger and get them to lay on that white part to begin with. Okay, so that they're laying there. And just peel it halfway just to give you a good start. Okay, it's harder to do this when it's on the skin. And then just close it back up again, and then you're going to take the entire purple and clear part off the white. Okay, and again, if any of these pieces stick on the white, you just take them off with your fingernail. Okay. The next thing that you have to do before you take this off of here, okay, is you want to take an alcohol swab and you want to clean off the skin where you're going to be applying the tattoo, and you can apply it on the hand, the upper arm, or up on the shoulder, or on a leg. Above the ankle is really pretty on the side of the leg. Okay, so and that has to dry. So what I do is I usually fan it with my tattoo and then test it with the back of my finger to make sure that it's dry. If it feels wet or cold, it's not dry. Okay, as soon as it feels like normal skin, then you're good. And then I take it and I pre-peel it like I showed you before. Okay. And then I take it off the white part and I place it on the skin, and you want to make sure that you're placing it nice and centered on there. Okay, don't make it crooked. And you could do this the other way around where the child could actually see. Olaf would be right side up for the child, or you can do it to where the people who would be looking at their tattoo would see it right side up. I tend to do it this way when we need to, my glue just dropped. Okay, so we're going to peel this off, and you're going to have two hands for this. I don't, but we're going to peel that off like that. Okay, and we're going to take the non-sticky side. There's a sticky side and a non-sticky side. And we're going to take the sticky side, and we're just going to rub that all down so that all those little pieces stay. Okay, so now we're going to have to find the glue. And Phil's kicking it over to me as we speak. And oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, everything's falling. Alright, we're back on track here. Okay, so we have the glue bottle, and we're going to unscrew that. Keep that lid on when you're not working with it because it'll dry out. So you want a nice, thick, and even application of this glue. Work from, whenever you get close to these edges, make sure you work from the outside in, because you don't want to go out and then hit some glue on the outer corners, because then you'll have some excess globs and lines of glitter, because the glitter will stick anywhere that glue is. So you want to make sure you're not overshooting on that. So nice and thick, no globs hanging out anywhere. If you have a glob like that, you want to get rid of it. Okay, and once you've got all the nooks and crannies, then you want to put that back together there and close it up. Just a turn or two is fine. And then you're going to remove this tattoo. Okay, if you have anything left over, like this, I'm doing this on purpose. Normally I wouldn't do this, but okay, like that, you're going to have to use your tweezers to get that off of there. Make sure you don't disturb this glue. Make sure you don't stick your finger in it while you're trying to remove this. You're just going to find a corner and then peel that up. Okay, and then you can kind of see kind of the glimmer of the glue. You want to make sure when you're using the color that the child picks out. These things are very sticky. Okay. That you're applying that glitter all the way around, way past the borders, because you want to make sure you're not missing anything. So you're going to hold the plate like this underneath the child's hand or arm to try to catch as much of that glitter as possible. Okay, so we're just going to dump this glitter in a line. Make sure you don't get that nozzle too close to the glue and get it stuck in there, because then you'll have a mess trying to get glitter out of this bottle again. So keep it away from the skin. And you see I'm really putting a lot of glitter on there. It looks like more than it is. It's not really wasting. And you want to pat that glitter into the glue. Don't rub it in. Don't stick your brush in like this. That will disturb the glue. You want to lay it nice and flat, horizontal, and just barely tap it in there to make sure that that glitter gets stuck in that glue. Okay? So once you do that, you can tap it off, the excess glitter. And then you're going to have them turn their arm or hand so a lot of it dumps on the plate. And you're holding that plate, remember. I just don't have 3 hands to do that. Okay? And if you notice, I got some glue on the outside, and I'll show you how to take care of that. So when I was taking that stencil off, I stuck my finger in the glue. And then I touched my skin. So you can see where kind of made a mess. And you might get some hair that gets covered in glitter. You don't pull that because it hurts. It's like pulling anybody's hair. But it will come off when they wash their hands. Okay, so I'm just going to take that alcohol swab that I've been using before for them. It's a new alcohol swab for every child, of course. And I'm just going to rub off those spots that are not supposed to be there. Okay? And then it takes about 5 minutes for that to dry, so just let the child know not to touch it for about 5 minutes. Okay, look how cute that turned out. And you want to give each child a sticker, and this sticker says how to take care of the tattoo for mom. Otherwise, mom might try to wash it off with soap and water, and that doesn't work. It comes off with baby oil or rubbing alcohol. If a child's parents with them, you can just tell them that, and you don't have to give them a sticker. But if usually at a party their parents aren't there, so I usually just take these off and I put it right on their shirt so mom can see it when they get home. Okay? And then when you're done, you want to make sure that everything is thrown away and your work area is nice and clean. You're going to brush all of this off into a lined garbage can. Okay, make sure it has a bag in the garbage can. And you're going to replace all of your caps when you're finished with your booking. You're going to make sure that your brushes are nice and clean, right? And just brush them off like that. And you're going to put them back in your kit. And you also, if you find that you have any messes as far as glitter and glue stuck on stuff, you can wipe it off with a alcohol swab to keep everything nice and clean. Especially these tweezers need to be clean. They can't have any glue on them. And if for some reason you get any glitter or glue on your brushes, you can wash them off just like that. Okay, so there's a little bit of glue in here, and you can just actually just even pick it out with your fingers. Okay, that's how you can keep everything nice and clean. Everything gets thrown away. Make sure you don't leave a mess for the client, and you can sweep stuff off like that. All right, and you're all set. That's how you do glitter tattoos for fancy faces.